Hello, I am No One Important, and this is my any percent speedrun of Blue Omen Operation, the demo. Now, once again, this is just the demo. The full game isn't out yet. Actually, there's a ongoing Kickstarter at the time of this recording, and most likely at the time of the uploading of this video. Check that out. Full game isn't out yet, but this demo, it's very fun, it's very fast, and I think that Blue Omen, at least thus far, is a good speed game. Now, once again, I'm No One Important, and this is my co-commenter and friend, Hannah. Hannah, why don't you introduce yourself while I set up the screen share?
Alright, hello, I'm Hannapocalypse. Like No One Important said, I'm here to co-comment on the game and hopefully fill in the gaps while she is focusing on speedrunning, because speedrunning takes focus.
Yep. Also, during all the dialogue, but it turns out I didn't have to set up your screen share because OBS, it was still set to OBS, so thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the run now. Let's begin.
Alrighty, off we go.
So yeah, the first split of this game is just a lot of text. The game actually has really nice writing, really nice music, although Hannah here can't hear it because it's just screen share, but yep, I can vouch. Really nice writing, really nice music, a really nice look, very nice gameplay, otherwise I wouldn't be speedrunning it. But if you hear me complaining about just like all the text, it's just because it's a speedrun. I very much enjoy the game and all like the flavor stuff it had going on. If you enjoy the speedrun, I would very much recommend, and I'm saying very much a lot, but the emphasis is worth it. I would very much recommend watching a Let's Play of it, or just going out and getting the demo and playing it for yourself, because you're missing out on quite a bit with just the speedrun. But hopefully, I'll be able to show what makes the game fun and how fun and fast it can be played once you've gotten through it a few times, as I have.
There's a demo on Itch.io right now, I believe, which is something I've been meaning to get and play, and from what I've seen, I will, and probably you should too if you think it looks like a fun game.
So while this cutscene's happening, I'm just going to say that little kind of sparkling pendulum down there that I will point at with my mouse cursor. That is a save point. It refills your health and saves your game. We're not going to touch it for now because it'll be a bit before you get into our first fight. But no, the filling up your health thing is very nice. We're just going to grab this burger really quickly because it's helpful. And we're going to read this book because it's the first of 3 numbers we need to read to unlock a safe for the second split, or
it's important for later.
I guess it's technically the 3rd split that we're opening the safe for, but So we're going to the basement right now. That's where the Sprite went.
Following a can of Sprite as it flies through the air.
Thank you, Anna. I like that the Sprite takes the elevator down.
It's fun. It's like, why not, If there's an elevator, it may as well use it. Probably takes less energy than floating down there. Maybe, I don't know how sprites work, I'm not a biologist.
So my first split is going to end a bit later than it does in the splits over there at the side. Hey Hannah, you can see my OBS, right? My splits are on the screen, right?
Yes.
And they're not cut off or anything? Thank you. Yeah, just wanted to be sure. The reason that my split went a bit later is because I accidentally split at the end of this scene instead of the scene right after, which is when I should have split. But yeah.
Donate $5,000 to the sun and the moon. They're really cute though. I love their dumb faces.
I think $5,000 to Sun and the Moon's a bit much. I mean, you can get it for like 40 quid at a GameStop. If you can't tell, we've kind of gone through this run a few times, like trying to get it right. This is our 3rd attempt. Hopefully this will go well.
It's still an entertaining game to watch, so even on the 3rd way through I'm not bored, so that's good in the game's favor.
But yeah.
God, I really like how their faces are drawn. It's really cool looking.
I like how Yagiko floats.
Yes, it's good. It's gay. It's gay. Gay people float, confirmed. You heard it here first, folks.
Yep. I know. I flood all the time.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I know it's true.
So yeah, that is the second number we need. If you want to grind a bit, that's a decent room to do it in, since you can just really quickly get into battles by looking at certain tables in that room. We're not going to do that since we're trying to do this quickly. We're going to mostly avoid random encounters. Gonna grab some items for safety. Partially because
For reference, the random encounter system in this game uses the bar in the top right that fills as you move, and if you stop, it empties. Which is, in my opinion, really cool, because it means if you want to avoid random encounters, you just stand still for a second, chill.
Yeah. So that's our burger, and the third number we need. That's a dead end over there, which I almost walked into again.
God, I really like these Caddies. They're cute. I want one.
So yeah, this is the battle system. As you can see, it's kind of like you, it's kind of like standard RPG-ish, but you're able to like dodge attacks and make your attacks better with certain inputs. As you can see, I'm getting like 3 hits and 2 hits instead of 1 hit. Yagiko's timing for both counters and regular attacks is a bit more finicky than Jiro's, but I guess that kind of makes sense since she's mostly a mage.
She looks a bit finicky. She looks like she'd be a little wacky.
Her counter does do more damage than Jiro's, I know.
So it would make sense for it to be a bit more difficult, slightly more risk, but slightly higher reward.
Yeah. I don't know if it's actually more difficult, but I think it is. So really quickly, we're gonna save just in case and pick up this item right here. It's a patch. Look at that nice menu animation. We're just gonna equip all of our skills really quickly, including that one we just picked up. So yeah, you want to head left here since that's where the room we need to get to is.
Over this chasm in the middle of a hotel.
Yeah.
Urban fantasy is good.
It is. I've always liked urban fantasy.
There needs to be more urban fantasy games. Hey, game devs out there, make more urban fantasy, please, I'm dying.
Well, you know, this is a game that's being made as urban fantasy.
Yeah. Which is why I'm going to pick it up.
So yeah, first mini boss fight. So you probably noticed I've been using Jiro's attack instead of skills, which makes sense since I didn't have his skill equipped, but you know what I mean. So there's a reason for that. Basically, his attack is fairly fast and does like just 1 damage less than his skill does. So I usually don't bother with his attack skill, even though I equipped it just in case.
You never know when it'll come in handy.
See, her counter is really finicky. You'll notice I've been kind of using Yagiko's ability on like half-dead caddies. That's partially because, you know, I can't always get the perfect timing down, as you saw right there. I figured I might as well try that one time, but it didn't work out. But, you know, that was pretty fast, especially since I got that last counter off, finished the battle off. So yeah, that's the Caddy mini boss fight. Looked at this note instead of walking to the safe or leaving the room first.
Making good time from the looks of it. Nice.
Yeah, you need to look at the note to be able to open the safe, and you need to look at all the codes if you want to do this. You can't just know the code, unfortunately, even though the code's the same in every playthrough. But thankfully, you can look for the codes before you get the before you look at the note. So I didn't have to like go to this floor yet. I decided against getting like another bottle of water. Or whatever is in that room, I forget. So yeah, just take the lock off of that. You can't just click the door, you have to click the lock specifically.
Makes sense. You're unlocking the lock, so you can go in and get this really cool suitcase.
Yeah. So the idea is that we're going to be bringing basically a gold-plated suitcase to the sprites and filling it with rocks to pretend it's filled with money.
So it feels really heavy, and I go, yeah, this is super full of money. You guys can go past, no problem. Yeah. I'll definitely work with no problems whatsoever.
Yeah, Hannah here totally hasn't seen that cutscene 2 times before.
It's not like you can open the briefcase and immediately tell there's no money inside.
Well, in all fairness to me about like it taking 2 attempts for this, the first time wasn't my fault.
Yeah, Yagiko stopped being able to drink water, which I don't know if there's a reason for that, but I don't know. Water's good for you, Yagiko. You should drink it.
So yeah, we just saved it really quickly. I'm sure you can guess why. Here's a hint. The rocks, don't fool them.
Of course not. I feel if you shook the suitcase, you would know that it doesn't have money in it, because rocks make a different sound to money, I think.
Well, it's just like 100 bags of coins. Like fucking...
Yeah, lots and lots of money that happens to sound just like a bunch of small stones. That's exactly what it is.
Fucking D&D over here. So yeah, they figured out it's filling rocks and they're throwing them at Yagiko's head, which is kind of amazing.
She can take it. She's powerful.
If you're worried you're getting spoiled by like the speedrun, don't worry. It's very much worth actually reading all this dialogue and checking out all the flavor text.
This game looks like it will be pretty funny, and I imagine I'm missing on some of the jokes in the dialogue by having it blaze past. But at the same time, like, it is a speedrun, so, what are you gonna do? These guys just straight up have meteor.
Okay, I'm not gonna use that on you just in case. Alright, that was pretty terrible.
I do love that the basement of this hotel and the rest of the hotel is just made up of a bunch of rocks and crevices, apparently. I don't know why someone in this urban fantasy world decided to build a hotel on a bottomless abyss, but I'm glad they did because it looks cool.
So yeah, you input the skill ability better, you do more damage. You want to try and get amazing whenever you can, but it doesn't always happen.
You get to play Magic DDR to do critical hits, and critical hits are good, as we all know.
So you'll notice I'm not like finishing off that moon right away. It's because, well, as you can tell, there's like 2 of them, and you can't tell this, but basically they revive each other if you leave them alone. So you need to kill them both in 1 turn. Fuck, I'm just gonna attack just to be sure. Yeah, better safe than sorry. If you revive them, they come back at about half HP. So it seems like it would be a lot more time efficient to, if you don't know whether or not you're going to kill them, play it safe, because a revival will cost a lot of time. So you can only dodge in one direction while these are up, but thankfully it's not too much of a problem for me, and that's the boss fight. We finally actually fucking beat it.
Nice. Congrats. Styling.
Making good time, Till.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into some random encounters soon, partially because we actually do need to grind for some money to progress. Not too much grinding, but there's a room soon that's very good for it because you can get into fights with 4 caddies, which are like cats mixed with bats, and I love them.
They're really cute.
But you get like 4 money from those, which I think is more than you can usually get. And Hannah hasn't seen it yet, but yeah, I walk into that wall a lot because I kind of forget I have to like click on the door to enter it. So yeah, that's the first time Hannah got to.
We're in a cool cave.
Experience. Love God save.
And now I don't know anything else that's going to happen, so it's all a surprise and a mystery.
Yeah. So here we're gonna get Jiro's second ability.
Shocker.
Yep, this is the revive ability that I hinted at like an attempt ago.
So he defibrillates Yagiko, basically.
Yep, it heals or does that. There's a save point up there, but we don't need it right now. I'm gonna be getting into fights anyways, so okay. It's kind of hard to remember where to go in here sometimes. It's a bit of a maze.
It looks like one. I know I'd get lost. I'm not very good at mazes. I remember once when I was younger, we went to one of those big old mazes made out of maize, and they had a really cool thing where they would give you a map, and you would pay like £5 for it, and then if you didn't use it, you got your £5 back, and that's a good way to make money.
So I think I just got hit by every single attack there. Okay, as you can see, Yagiko's counter is really finicky, so I'm just not going to bother. But I can always get Jiro's, pretty much.
Yeah. A quick little punch in the face to dissuade them from attacking him. I like his hair. I like how they're both so spiky. Spiky is good.
I might need to heal Yagiko. Oh no,
Yeah.
she's about to level up, which you get full
Ah.
health and SP from, so I guess not. How much money
Nice
do I have?
timing.
Okay, I need a lot more money.
What's the money for? Is that a surprise?
It's for an item we need to progress.
Aye.
It's okay if I
So-
get lost here since I need to grind anyways.
Aye. So the Sun and Moon want $5,000, and then to progress you need another number of dollars.
Oh, there we go.
You-
As you can
Oh,
see, that
nice.
was 2 damage instead of the usual amount.
Does she whip them with her hair?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. She's really cool. Also like her big floppy ears.
I like her horn too.
Yes.
Yagiko's just kind of great.
Yeah.
God, I hope I'm going the right way.
I
I mean-
wish I could manage hair that big in real life, but last time I had hair approaching anywhere near that big, it got horrible and impossible to manage.
I went the complete wrong way, but I kind of need to fight anyway, so.
Yeah, so it could be worse.
I'm trying really hard to counter those.
Mhm. If you can't counter, then remember the dodge is always there, you know?
Yeah. Just makes me feel like a terrible speedrunner. Which I am, but,
well.
you know.
You'll be the best speedrunner that this game has.
Oh, that's true.
At least until someone else does a speedrun.
So there's actually a patch for Yagiko in this room, I believe, but we're not going to be getting it because we don't need it.
What does it do?
It's basically like an AoE, but
Ooh.
It-
Aye.
so that was a note from the guy who had the briefcase.
Oh.
What was I gonna say? Okay, so the idea is that you can only equip so many patches, and like both our characters have 5 slots right now.
Aye. And
And
you're using all of the slots.
well, the thing that I would have picked up for Yagiko uses up 4.
Oh, so you wouldn't have been able to equip much else. You would have used all your patch points.
Yep. And basically her damage is otherwise much better, so
Mm-hmm.
like it doesn't even do as much damage, I don't think.
Oh, the graffiti on the wall back there was of one of the little bears you just... Yeah, that little bear.
Yeah, the bears I murdered.
Yes, in cold blood. Or maybe in hot blood, I don't know. Maybe you're feeling hot-blooded right now.
What is a hot-blooded RPG?
Oh yeah, of course it is. It's Blue Omen Operation, a hot-blooded RPG by Bananasoft. I have that written down over here so I remember what it is.
Thank you.
I wanted
Okay,
to make
so-
sure coming into this that I had the name and the devs right, so I didn't accidentally be like, oh, we're playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Which would be interesting to speedrun, if not impossible.
So, oh, that was the patch I didn't want to get, but okay. This place is a maze. I'm not good at mazes.
Yeah. Maybe next time you speedrun this, you should put a map up somewhere.
I don't really have too much screen space, unfortunately.
Aye.
I mean, I have some free space, but
Not much.
no. Plus, I don't want to be like, you know, clicking between too many windows.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's, I think I mentioned before, but that's a note from the guy with the suitcase up there. You know, read it in your own playthrough.
Does that mean the guy whose suitcase we filled with rocks is dead?
He's absolutely been murdered.
Oh no! But he had a really nice... Maybe that's why he got murdered, actually. He had a solid gold-plated suitcase, which is going to draw a lot of attention in places where floating suns and moons ask for $5,000.
Also, you don't know it because I didn't read any of the notes he made, but, or they made. I don't think we learned too much about that person, but yeah, that figure has terrible handwriting.
Oh, same though. I always got told off for having bad handwriting, but like, whatever. I don't write anymore, I just type.
So we're gonna get the item in this room now. Well, this room, this section. This will be much faster in the maze, thankfully, since we just have to basically walk to the end of the hallway.
Yeah, it's a hallway. Sweet.
Yeah,
Has some pretty looking crystals.
Thing about the Kaiser Bolt thing, the big cloud patch that I picked up by complete accident, is that it does hit all enemies, but takes more SP, I believe. It takes up like all of your patch points or whatever, and it does less damage than her other abilities. So, for the purposes of the speedrun, we do not want it.
Yeah.
And now we have our final item that we need to pick up.
Nice. Oh, hey, a shop. Ran by those guys. Who apparently don't like bats.
No.
Caddy's even. Also, Yagiko has a cool face, as always.
Oh my god, I almost bought a mushroom by accident.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, I was mashing the text. But yeah, from the dialogue that you get here and everywhere else, basically, you learn that the bats have taken over the hotel, so...
Oh no.
That's why there's a no bats allowed sign over there.
Those dang catties.
We learn about Batriss, the like ultimate caddy at the other end of the river that we're gonna cross that we haven't seen yet, that we've been getting stuff for, that I just bought paddles for as the third part and the final part, because you know, rule of threes.
So there's a big boss caddy, is what you're saying?
Boss caddy, yeah.
Yeah, who is in charge of the others and is absolutely not going to be the thing we're going to fight at the end of this demo.
Absolutely not. And my split for her is absolutely not referencing any tweets. I'm too ashamed of myself for the reference to say anything further.
It's fine. Also, nice raft.
Yep. Yagiko does not know how to swim.
Oh no! Can she not float above the water?
It's suggested that she can, but she doesn't want to like go over here alone, you know?
Aye, fair.
Alright, so saving the game. Now we just have to deal with the final boss of the demo. We've dealt with
big old caddy.
Basically 2 mini bosses and now an actual boss. And certainly looks different than the other caddies, but...
oh dang, she's cute. She has a nice face. She is very different to the other caddies. Do all caddies turn into this eventually?
I don't believe so. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit hoarse by this point, but once again, third recording.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, this fight is fun. She gets 3 attacks every turn. I'm not very good at dodging her range attack because I always try doing a melee dodge for it.
Oh, the dodge is different. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have to like time it differently for every attack. That was the range attack.
Okay.
I'm going to heal Yagiko really quickly because I do not want her to die, even though I can revive her.
Yes, death is bad. Don't let your witch friends die. It's not good for them.
So yeah, I'm gonna use one of those mini burgers I've gotten.
I like the pile of multicolored skulls in the corner, implying there are people in this world who have yellow skeletons and purple skeletons.
I would be countering right now, but I am like super focused.
Yes. No, yeah, don't worry. I also like that she has a big old portrait of herself on her wall. She evidently knows what she's about, and she's about herself.
Man, I really hope I can refill Yagiko's SP.
If not, I guess you can potentially
Melee her to
resort
death?
to it. Yeah, just punch a lot. And potentially resort to Jiro's fire breath, is it that he has?
Yeah.
Ah. Also, does his hand turn into like a jaw when you do the last part of the melee combo?
Yeah, he has like a parasite thing going on.
Oh dang, she ate one of the bats. Okay.
Thankfully, the HP regen isn't really enough to slow us down too much, so it's not really worth wasting turns to kill the baddies, caddies, whatever.
Yes. Yeah, seems like it would be way more useful to just focus on her and let her whittle down the opposition for you.
So thankfully, we can revive her.
Yes. Using defibrillation.
Yep, and I'm getting hit a lot. So yep, new minigame.
Oh, aye. That's cool. Aye, which dictates how much health she regens on. That's cool.
Fuck it, I'm gonna heal myself because this is kind of...
Better safe than sorry. A loss would be worse than the time spent healing.
Yeah. It's just a bit down to the wire, you know?
Yeah, yeah. You've got this. I believe in you.
Don't worry. I believe in myself,
believe
too.
in you as well. Yes. Believe in the you who believes in you. As I'm sure everyone knows, the famous quote went exactly like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gonna eat the burger out myself.
Mm-hmm.
Nice item eating animations.
Yes, wiping his mouth after he's done because he may be a greaser, but he's a proper greaser.
Okay, so you can totally use bottled water as Yagiko.
Aye, okay. Then I'm not sure why she couldn't use it last time then. Unless there was like a status or something that we missed. I do love all the pop-up effects when you do your attacks. While I can't hear any noises, I can imagine an announcer voice just being like this. Okay, like something out of Oh no, there isn't a voice in Sonic, is there? No, it's just words.
I believe so, yeah. Well, I don't know too much about Sonic.
Fair. Ah, you poofed her.
Yep, now we just have to finish off these two.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm gonna heal myself just in case.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Only
Yeah,
one left.
I still haven't gotten Yagiko's full attack thing down yet, but I find I'm at least getting decently consistent.
Yeah, and it'll come with more practice and more time.
Alright, now we just have to get through the credits. I'd end the speedrun here, but with all the text we have to go through, it didn't feel right.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, no, that was a fun fight. Sorry if my commentary during it was a bit subpar, but you know, it's with the battle system where like it's supposed to be very stylish, very fast, and very like dynamic. You really gotta focus sometimes.
Yes, it looks like you need to be very engaged, and commentating on a speedrun requires a level of familiarity that I imagine you don't have with a game that isn't actually out yet.
So yeah, the demon lamps that we were looking for that we totally didn't mention to ourselves before, but was totally mentioned in the game, that wasn't there. So we did beat Batris over there and save the hotel, but we didn't find the demon lamp. But it's a
Yeah.
demo, so you know.
The demon lamp will probably come in the full game, which is currently being kickstarted, and it looks like they really surpassed their goal, which is exciting.
Yep. That's the credits right there. You know, beat my time by 2 minutes and 7 seconds, so
Nice.
28 minutes.
Nice, there you go.
Yep, that was a really good run, I think, even though I like played it a bit safe in places.
Yeah. Like I said, it'll come with like familiarity and practice and time, so maybe your next speedrun will be even better.
Yeah, but yeah, no, the Kickstarter is still ongoing. donate up to the 40,000 mark so we can get New Game Plus, ushering
Ooh.
in the worst of all speedrun categories, New Game Plus percent. New Game Plus is good and fun, but I'll admit I have a grudge against New Game Plus as a speedrun category. That's just me, though.
Mm.
But anyways, yeah, check out the Kickstarter. I'll put a link to it in the
Yeah.
I'll put a link to it in the video description. Hannah, is there anything you want to plug?
I can plug myself, I guess. I don't have any particular...
no, certainly, that's what I meant.
All right, yes, then as I said, I'm Hannah Apocalypse, and you can find me at Sleeping Hannah on Twitter and Hannah Apocalypse on Tumblr. I draw, and you should look at my art. It's good.
All right, I'll put links to those too in the video description.
Yes.
Is there anything else to say? Great game, fun writing, fun aesthetic. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It looks like a fun game. I really like the aesthetic. I really like the style. I need to play it myself before I can have like a proper talk about it, but it looks very fun from what I've seen in this quick 28-minute, 22 seconds preview, essentially.
It's, once again, great aesthetic, great look, great art, great menu animations, great gameplay. One thing I might request is I'm playing on a keyboard right now instead of my USB controller, because my USB controller, the directional buttons work for the game, but not the not like the A, B, whatever buttons. So, maybe some kind of key binding would be nice. But yeah, all in all, not much I can really say to suggest the game. It's just kind of solid all around. So
yeah, it looked it.
Yeah, I'm No One Important.
And I'm Hannah Apocalypse.
And this was a 90% speedrun. So
yeah, thanks for watching.
See you around.